What's up, yo? Long time no see.
Time to bring the bass back. If they hating, got a price to pay. California on my license plate. Last year they ain't even like the bay. Damn, but we don't never trip. All I know is gas bank dip. No, we never trick on that.
What's up, yo? Long time no see. I know y'all been wondering where I've been. I was in Spain trying to live my best life, joining a Spanish rap group.
¿Te gusta, bro? Lo parte, bro. Okay, yeah.
But I'm back now, y'all. And I wasn't gonna drop this video a lot earlier, but I had some inside sources tell me you got one more player to move, man. Wait on the video, Chris. Wait on the video, Tony. You got one more player who's gonna make a major move. So I waited. And long and behold, my sources were right. There's been a lot of changes going on in this NBA offseason. You know, you got DeAndre Jordan leaving the Clippers, going to Dallas. We don't really care about that. That ain't gonna do much of anything. Whatever. You should have went there before. You let Chris Paul and Blake Griffin lock you in the room and convince you to stay in LA, where they ended up leaving. Yeah, Paul George stayed in Oklahoma City. He clearly wanted that money. And he got that check, you baby. He got that check. Okay, so he cashed him out. Melo got to get out of there because all three of them don't work, clearly. As you can tell in the playoffs, that one game they came back on Utah, it was only Paul George and Russell Westbrook who spearheaded that comeback. And I think for their success, they only need 2 stars and a bunch of role players, plus keeping Carmelo at, what is it, $27 million for what? That is terrible. That is terrible. So we expect him to get bought out and be elsewhere. Who knows? Rockets, don't matter. Lakers probably will end up there. So Paul George staying there. That was a smart move for Paul George, I guess. He wanted the money. Him and Russell Westbrook seemed to get along on the court and off the court. So, I mean, they're not winning no championship, clearly. You got Chris Paul staying with the Houston Rockets for $200 million over 4 years. Stupid on the Houston Rockets' part. They also lost Trevor Ariza, Luke Mbamute, and they haven't re-signed Clint Capella. Now they're about $40 million off. Clint Capella won $100 million. They're trying to offer him $60 million. The Rockets are done. Okay, they're done and done. You get Chris Paul, who has reoccurring playoff injuries from hamstrings to toes to you name it. You can't give that man $200 million over 4 years. He's 32, 33 years old. He's not getting any better. He's maxed out. He didn't peaked out. And y'all had your best shot last year. Y'all should have focused on keeping Trevor Ariza because y'all lost defensively wise. Okay, losing Trevor Ariza, that's a big key in their defense. Luka Mbamute, he's alright. I never liked him even when he was on the Clippers. I thought he was overrated, but he's a good defensive player, and he's starting to hit threes this year. Y'all gotta keep Clint Capella. That was the small, medium free agency moves. We're gonna get to the big fishes, man. You got LeBron going to Los Angeles Lakers. Now, I had inside information. I knew he was going to Los Angeles Lakers. Why? Because he kept saying, oh, it's a family thing. Oh, it's a family decision. And his son, Bronny, is raw. He created himself a super team in LA, which was already reported that he was going to commit to this high school in LA, or AAU team in LA, which has Scottie Pippen Jr. on it, and somebody else's kid. Ooh, they raw. So we already knew he was going to LA. And they're not going to compete the first year. We're on second seed. If you got LeBron on your team, you're going to make the playoffs. They're going to go to the playoffs. They're not going to win no championship the first year. You know, they want Kawhi. They want Klay Thompson. LeBron tried to lure Kevin Durant in, talking about, "Will you come play with me in LA?" That's some sucker move. That is a sucker move. Alright? All y'all talking about, "Oh, Kevin Durant is snake leaving Oklahoma City. Kevin Durant did this. Kevin Durant did that." LeBron out here trying to recruit Kevin Durant to his team. And he just gonna look ugly in that 23 and that purple and gold. That's gonna be ugly. So you got LeBron moving from the east to the west. That's gonna end his 9th consecutive year going to the finals. That's not gonna happen. He came out here with the big boys. They got a young team. I like to see how they compete. I like to see how they compete. Then you have, which just dropped today. My sources told me, Chris, don't drop that video. Don't drop it, boys. We got more movement. You got Kawhi getting traded to the Toronto Raptors for DeMar DeRozan. I think Kawhi then goes to Toronto. Spurs get DeMar DeRozan and Joel. Oh, I don't know his name. Anyway. You get it. They get DeMar DeRozan. And this is why I do not have a problem with players wanting to leave and leaving their teams. I never have a problem with that because these organizations, they don't care about these players. You lock DeMar DeRozan in to a 5-year deal, trade him. Did the same thing with Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin, the Clippers had a choir in there singing to that man the day of his resigning to the Clippers, okay? Had a picture of him on other pictures with Martin Luther King Jr. You hear me? Talking about he's a savior, okay? And they lock him up and then do what? Trade him to Detroit. So that's why I never have a problem. Like, people get so mad when these players leave. I'm a Warrior fan, don't get me twisted. But if Steph Curry, which I love, he has gave us more than enough, said, "I want to leave, I want to go elsewhere." Okay, so be your thing, bro. I'm not going to go burn his jersey. But anyway, DeMar DeRozan, who's in love with Toronto, gets traded to the Spurs, who he didn't seem too happy. Kawhi Leonard, who wants to be in LA, gets shipped to a whole different country. Okay? He's in Canada, y'all. He wants to be in LA. Greg Popovich and Spurs said, "Nah, bruh, you're not going to LA. You're going to Canada. Hope you have your passport renewed." On the Spurs side, DeMar DeRozan, I guess that's not going to do much. He's way, I don't want to say way overrated, but he's nowhere near as good as Kawhi Leonard. But with Greg Popovich, he knows how to get the most out of players. So I still see them a top 4 seed in the West. Being a tough out for anybody in the playoffs. On the Toronto side, what was y'all thinking? You guys, it has been heavily reported that Kawhi Leonard wants to be in LA. Preferably Lakers, but he'll even go to the Clippers. He wants to be in LA. Can somebody tell me what part of Toronto is LA? Would you think you're going to have Drake selling on that? Huh? The North, the 6? No, he want to be in a 2-1-3. He want to be city, walk in, blood up and YG, Nip, Hustle, Snoop Dogg. That's what he's trying to be. Okay? Who went to San Diego State? He from LA. He trying to go home. I don't understand why y'all would trade away y'all franchise. The best player the franchise has ever had is DeMar DeRozan. Even though they had Vince Carter, Chris Bosh. Vince Carter, Chris Bosh. Is that Chris Bosh? Vince Carter, Chris Bosh. They weren't, statistically, DeMar DeRozan ended up being better than them in Toronto. I wouldn't now, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't take DeMar DeRozan over Chris Bosh or Vince Carter, but statistically, Miles Stone's in that uniform. That man deserves a statue. Y'all traded him away for a 1-year rental. Because Kawhi is not going to stay there. Everybody and their mama knows that. Kawhi is not going to stay there, bro. What were y'all thinking? London. Yeah, exactly. What were they thinking, London? Me and my dog don't know. That was because Kawhi is leaving. Even if he doesn't go to LA, he's not staying in Toronto. It doesn't matter if the two guys can offer him 197 million and anybody else can only offer him 141. He turned down a $200+ million deal to stay in San Antonio, where he has won championship, where he has been the Finals MVP. He wants to go to LA. You think 190 to stay in Toronto is going to do you justice? No. And y'all not going to win no finals. Y'all still not better than Boston? Philly, maybe. But Boston, y'all not better than them? But last but not least, we said the best for last. Say the best for last. Now that y'all gonna get mad, everybody was mad because this news dropped when I was in Spain. My inside sources already told me it was gonna drop that before it dropped. Anyway, bada boom, bada bing. The Golden State Warriors acquire DeMarcus Cousins for $5.4 million. The rich gets richer. Boogie is injured. He's coming off a torn Achilles, which is terrible for a big man, especially his size, especially how much he posts up, spins. He tries to cross over now. He tries to do a lot of things. But coming off of that, for a big man, because you've seen Kobe, he tore his Achilles. He wasn't quite the same. So he might not be the same. But that doesn't matter because we don't need him to be all of that. We don't need him to be 100% Boogie. If he's 75% of the Boogie Cousins that he once was, I can confidently say this starting five will be the best starting five ever in the NBA history. That's what a 75% DeMarcus Cousins. The best starting five in NBA history. Steph Curry at your 1, Klay Thompson at your 2, Kevin Durant at your 3, Draymond Green at your 4, and DeMarcus Cousins at your 5. Give me, please, give me a better starting five ever assembled in the NBA. Now y'all mad. I know y'all gonna be mad talking about y'all needed this and do this. We don't need nothing. We created a culture. People want to come play for us. We didn't call Boogie. Boogie called us. He wanted to come join us. I mean, technically Draymond called him, but he wanted to come join us. You know why? Because you created a culture. We unselfish. Steph is the most unselfish superstar ever in the league history ever. We want to come play with that. Now y'all can be mad all y'all want. Don't be mad at us, be mad at your team. We don't care about nothing else but winning. You got teams out here tanking. Losing on purpose. But all of a sudden, because we are out here acquiring pieces that nobody else wanted, we ruined the NBA. That. We ain't ruining no NBA. We make the NBA better. People like dynasties. Was the old 2000 Lakers to 03? Was they ruining the NBA? Was the Chicago Bulls ruining the NBA? The New York Yankees ruined MLB? No. MLB wish they had a New York Yankees like they had when they was ringing off championships right now, so people could be more interested. We're polarizing. You either love us or hate us. You need that. You know why? Because you're going to always watch. And I want y'all to watch the throne. Because Curry coming for his 4th ring. Draymond coming for his 4th ring. You understand me? Klay coming for his 4th ring. KD coming for his 3rd ring. Boogie coming for his 1st. It's a 1-year deal. He's going to be going after this. So it's not that big of a deal. Okay? But let me tell y'all what we try to do. You either win this or against it. You either... Win. Okay? That's what we trying to do. And we don't care how y'all think. But I want to thank y'all for tuning in to my podcast. I know it's been a while, but I'm back, y'all. And I'm biggity, and I'm back, y'all. And I'm biggity, and I'm back, y'all. I just give y'all a free agency update. And to conclude it, we're gonna win another championship. I know y'all mad. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you love me.